Worked till after dark last night because it's supposed to rain today, and it could any time. Hopefully it holds off till 10 or 11. That would be best. Later would be even better. Did start putting the metal on. We'll go up there and show you that. So this right here, I'm cutting some more. I didn't finish the transition area, so I'm cutting a few more. I don't have too many to go. So this is what we're doing. We're using that salvaged aluminum again. They're about 10 inches. So we're giving a 5-inch overlap on each edge. I would go more, but that's what it is, and I think that will do it. 4-inch overlap would be for a 4-pitch. And we're transitioning between a 4 and probably a 3 or something like that. So here we are. You can see, so what we ended up doing, there was no way I could push this 2-foot piece up underneath. I did try a little bit on the corner. I couldn't even get the corner in. I mean, I got in a little bit, but I couldn't get very far. And in hindsight, there was no way it was going to work. So I decided to put it even. Right here, you can see it's even with the other roof. A little bit of gap down here on this end, but not much. And then using the salvaged aluminum, which is a pretty heavy gauge, sliding it up underneath. Now the trick is you run into nails and it takes some time. It's kind of tedious, so I just sit down and gently do it because you don't want to break the shingles. And I've pulled out some quite a few nails. Let's see if I have a few here as demos. Some nails I didn't even remember using. Okay, right here's a few that I pulled out. These two were particularly challenging and tough on the fingers because you have to do this at about the width of your finger. I mean, you can lift up a little bit more, but not much. So it's kind of like using the Wonder Bar, hammering in a little bit, bending over or moving it over. But I did get all these out and more. I got a few more in my pocket. So, and you don't want to leave any nails in. Plus, any nail heads sticking up just are not good. They're going to work through the aluminum. Now eventually when this roof gets changed, then this would get all cleaned off and this transition metal could still be reused. Just hit the same holes, probably with 1-inch aluminum nails. Probably take, what I'm thinking is I would take one off at a time, clean it, put it back on, and then the other roof would come right down to it or over it. So the transition metal is it's working really well. I have about 8 feet to finish up over here. I'm going to do that, and then I want to get a measurement so I can put another full strip on of the white aluminum. And I'm going to overlap 6 inches is what I've decided. Well, I'm going to slide it up underneath, I should say. 6 inches. I'll mark it ahead of time at 6 inches, have some marks, so that I can work from the ladder and kind of shove it up in. I mean, I could work from the roof, but that's kind of, I don't know, whichever way works best. I'd have to stay on that sheet and stay off the edge. So that's the plan. Do one full sheet, and then we'll come along the edge, figure out what we need. We may have to cut a sheet down to 1 foot. We still need that overlap of 6 inches or more. And then we have to do our edge here, which we're going to do with the extended drip edge. We'll overhang the white, but we'll have the extended drip edge going underneath it. So hopefully I can get a bunch of this done before it starts raining. So better get at it. Let's get to work.